Ladies and gentlemen, and my dear friends, welcome back to day number 17. After learning positive sentences, negative sentences, interrogative sentences, yes, no questions, and also substitution method to make more sentences. Yesterday we moved to learn about a verb and the tenses, the forms, and the functions of the verb. We learned that there are three main tenses, and each tense has four forms, and as such, 3 into 4, 12 functions for each verb. Today, let's move on to learn about the rules to change simple into continuous and also simple into perfect. Because if you are familiar with the rules, you will never make a mistake. I repeat, if you are familiar with the rules, you will never make a mistake. A lot of people speak English, very good English, but they may not know the rules. If you know the rules, you can better, you can have a better language. With this, let's move on to the lessons. Before that, let me remind you about the points of the way to speak English well. Yes, the 10 tips. The 10 tips to improve the way you speak English. Presented by Lexita Academy. I already promised you to take you from this level to this level if you just follow our tips. Just follow our tips. Number one, observe the mouth movements of those who speak English well and try to imitate them. Point number two, until you learn the correct intonation and rhythm of English, slow down your speech. Until you learn the correct intonation and rhythm of language, slow down. Number three, listen to the music of English. Every language has its own way of singing. The English also has. So listen carefully the music of English and follow it. Number four, use the dictionary. I already told you, English has 26 letters and 44 sounds. English has 26 letters, 44 sounds. Each sound has a symbol. So 44 sounds. Learn the phonetic symbol and learn to pronounce the words using the symbols, the correct pronunciation. Very important to improve your communication skill. Number five, make a list of frequently used words and make your own dictionary. That is your own dictionary. Make a list of frequently used words and understand the meaning and understand the pronunciation. Number six, buy audio video books. Plenty of audio video books are available in the Google Marts. You can buy free. So Play Store, Google Play Store, there are a lot of audio video books. Free books are there. You need not pay any amount. Just follow it and you will definitely will improve. There's another tip. And I already told you the tips number 7. Pronounce the ending of each word. Is and ed. Is and ed. So I told you how to pronounce the ending of each word. Practice. Practice makes people perfect. Practice makes people perfect. So practice. Today, the tip number 8. Read aloud in English for 15 to 20 minutes every day. You should be able to hear your own sounds. So read aloud. So by reading aloud, by touching the word, you are using the eyes, you are using the mouth, you are using the ear. So you are using three senses to understand the language. So using three senses, the eyes, the tongue, and the ear, you can learn the language very quickly. Research has shown that it takes about 3 months of daily practice to develop strong mouth muscles to speak a new language. It's not I am telling, the research says. It takes about 3 months of daily practice. Anything, unless you practice, you will not pick up. So you need to practice very well. Now, let's move on to today's lessons. Rules to convert simple sentences into continuous sentences. There are certain rules. So let us understand the rules. The rule number 1, add a be verb. So we should know the be verbs. That's another separate lesson is there for be verbs. So we should know the be verbs. First rule number 1 is add a be verb. And rule number 2, change the verb into a gerund. These 2 rules. Add a be verb from the simple present tense, add a be verb and change the verb into a gerund. Then you can make sentences without mistakes. A lot of people make mistakes in this continuous tense and simple tense. So I give some examples. Example number 1, my sister eats a banana. My sister, subject singular, eats verb a banana. Now, my sister, third person singular, be verbs are am, is, are. So my sister, now see the continuous tense, my sister is eating a banana. Here I have added a be verb is and converted the eats into eating. So my sister eats a banana, simple present, singular. My sister is eating a banana, present continuous, singular. Add a be verb, convert the verb into gerund. Then some children, plural. Some children eat ice cream. My sister eats. Some children eat. Some children eat ice cream. Simple present, plural, subject plural. Some children are eating. Add a be verb for plural. The subject is plural. The be verb is are for present tense. Some children are eating ice cream, present, continuous, plural. So simple and continuous, action not completed, action is going on. So then you use simple present or present continuous. I eat, action not completed. Now action completed is rules to convert simple sentence into a perfect sentence. Yeah? To convert a simple sentence into a perfect sentence, there are also 2 rules. We apply the rules. Rule number 1, add has, have for present tense or had for past tense. Add has or have or had. Again, rule number 2, change the verb into the third form of the verb. Change the verb. There we change the verb with a gerund. Here we change the verb into third form of the verb. Each verb has 3 forms. First form, second form, third form. First form is present tense. Second form is past tense. Third form is not the future tense. That's not the form. It's a tense. Third form is past participle. So past participle. Go, went, gone. Eat, ate, eaten. Fly, flew, flown. Play, played, played. Killed, 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 cooked, cooked, cooked. So that's the third form. Here, to convert a simple sentence into a perfect sentence, you have to add has or have, change the verb into the third form of the verb. Let's see some examples. Example 1. My sister is a banana. Simple present, singular. Simple present. My sister is a banana. Simple present, singular. My sister has eaten a banana. Present perfect. So add has or have. Singular. My sister, singular, has. Third form of the verb eat, eaten a banana. And one more. My sister is eating a banana. My sister is eating a banana. Present continuous singular. My sister has, add a be verb. For continuous tense, add a be verb. Being. Convert the verb into a gerund, eating. So apply the rules. My sister has been eating a banana. Present perfect continuous singular. Very easy. Then plural. Let us move on to plural. Some children eat ice cream. Simple present plural. Some children plural eat. My sister singular eats. Some children plural eats. So ice cream. Present perfect plural. Some children have. So singular has, plural have. Some children have eaten ice cream. Present perfect plural. So plural have. Again continuous. Some children plural are eating ice cream. So plural takes a plural verb are. Some children are eating ice cream. Present continuous. Some children add has or have, plural, have, add a be verb. Been is the be verb for perfect tense. Whether singular or plural, present tense, past tense, future tense, whatever it be, been is the be verb for perfect tense. So my children have been eating ice cream. Present perfect continuous tense. Here, the perfect and perfect continuous action completed just before. Action completed just before, little time only. So we use this perfect tense and how to use the perfect tense and how to use the continuous tense. So apply the rules. Apply the rules and you will never make a mistake. I give you a promise that you will never make a mistake. I hope you enjoy today's lesson. I think it is useful. So let us conclude with this today. I'll see you tomorrow. Before then, please note to click the like icon and add your comments in the comments box and share this to your friends and relatives. You have to do this every day. So follow me. English is a very easy language. I'm taking you through the right path. Please follow me. Please spend 15 to 20 minutes every day to learn a language. Please understand, I charge 5,000 rupees for 50 hours. I'm giving it to you free. Please note, anything given free has no value. Don't think it has value because English is going to rule the roost. So please follow me. Please watch the video every day and please click the like icon and share it and add your comments. Please note subscribe if you have not already subscribed. Thank you and see you again, Maria Dasan, Lexita English and Soft Skills Academy. Tomorrow, we shall see the rules for past and future tenses. See you again. Bye.